Too Good Gang. You might get a black eye the way it hits so different when you get a notification that comes straight to your phone that I posted the video. Don't lie. We got a Drake bar exam. Cause the big homie just dissed Pusha T again. Oh my God. I know I'm OVO Joe. I got an OVO tattoo that's crazy. I don't want to hear this shit. I'm so over Drake, Pusha T, this Cash Money clip beef. It's been too long. Time to build a bridge and get over it. And we don't know Drake personally, but he seems like a nice guy. He a Scorpio. And I don't know much about Scorpio people. I mean, I used to smack this one Scorpio chick. She wasn't really that freaky. That's beside the mediocre head she used to give me. It seems like they are vengeful, unforgiving people. Might be a Capricorn. Cause he won't let the shit go. I am not ready for Drake vs. Pusha T part 2. I know Drake keeps saying a little slick shit. What he say on that Jake Harlow song?
Daytonas with the green faces.
Come on, Drake. You know Pusha T had dropped an album called Daytona. Then Drake saying he gotta get him back. It ain't even debatable.
My urges for revenge are uncontrollable. I know we're getting older though, but I gotta get a nigga back for that. It's non-negotiable. It's not even debatable.
Hey, big homie, you need to let it go. Anytime you make the sound effect for spit rhyme.
Lips and chains like a dominatrix. If I see I spit in your faces.
Dig what I'm saying? The two invested. Drake and Push going back and forth, back and forth. Pusha did the infrared shit. Drake pull out the W freestyle. Push did the story of Adidas. Time to move on to bigger and better things. You're a bigger artist, Drake. You got too much to lose to get into this battle again and possibly lose again. And I'm not doubtful of Drake. I'm OVO Joe, but I'm a real nigga. Drake threw in the towel already. When Drake said at some point you're not gonna want to rap no more.
There's a point where you're gonna want to stop rapping. So that's just kind of where I got to. I just had to admit, like,
then admitted to losing to Push.
There's not really much I can say better than Drake Has a Baby. He won. You know, he won off that.
Drake, I'm rocking with you. Said we done. So Drizzy, let's get back to being great. You bigger than Push. Drake, you nice. Push nice. But I know him getting that dub hurt a little bit, Drizzy. Cause even though you took the L, you already up. But you still don't mind going down to the surface. We seen what happened to the 5 submarine nigga. I'm not saying Push gonna implode you, king. But the way God move in mysterious ways and the irony, the possibility of you taking a back-to-back L. You know how you did me? God might put you through that cause he funny like that. I know it's fucking with you, Drizzy, cause the Duppy freestyle was definitely better than Pusha T shit. Lyrically and metaphorically for sure. But the story of Adidas, 3 words. It created a narrative. And I don't fuck with narratives. I had people create narratives on me. Now I got out of there. When you can create a whole narrative and sprinkle some truth that people can actually see and manipulate it and create something else, you done created a variant. Get in the comments and let me know if y'all want me to, you feel me, decipher this Duppy freestyle and the story of Adidas. Cause y'all not ready to hear what I gotta say about it. I know. Let's get into this Drake verse on that Travis Scott meltdown. Bar exam.
Yeah.
The beat dark already.
Tensions is definitely rising.
Oh damn. It is.
Teed up right now.
Teed up.
T-time.
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 Damn.
T-time. T-time. T-time.
Pause. Oh my God. Tensions is getting high. Didn't say tea time 3, 4, 5 times. One time is enough. We turned up. Teed up. Tea time. That motherfucker. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time. Sound like a sea salt. I need some oil on it. Let me hear more about this tea.
T-time like I got a cup of this shit.
Right.
T-time like golf at 5:45.
T.
I love to fuck on a regular bitch.
Me too.
Famous hoes lame, but they stay on my dick.
Yeah.
Heard your new joint is embarrassing shit. You talk to the cops on some therapy shit. You act like you love this American shit. But really the truth is you're scared of the 6. Yeah, you're scared of the 6.
Damn.
Yeah, you're scared of the 6.
Drake out here dropping tea bars. Tea like a cup of this shit, like actual tea. Tea tying like golf at 5:45. Might be a reach, but he is literally giving Pusha T time on this verse. Heard your last joint, it's embarrassing shit. Not embarrassing. Listen, it's almost dry. Pusha last shit, it wasn't bad. It really had some shit. It wasn't better than Daytona. But neck and wrist, Brambleton, let the smoker shine the coops. Diet Coke, just so you remember, nigga. Fire shit. What a backhanded compliment. I heard your new joint, it's embarrassing shit. Drake new album must about to be fire, cause he like, boy, this shit don't compare to what I'm about to drop. Now, talking to the cops, therapeutically, I used to go to therapy. I got a lot off my chest, my back, and my mind. Soothed me. Drake saying nigga doing that to the police. Then he told that man he's scared of the 6. And scared of a number is crazy. You let this American shit, you don't want to come to Canada, you scared of the 6. Pusha said he's not allowed to come to Canada. Drake saying he's scared to come to Canada. Somebody lying. And don't whisper I'm scared of the 6, nigga. I'm a visual person. If I'm Pusha T and I'm listening to this, sound like Drake in my ear whispering, you scared of the 6. If I'm Pusha T, now I gotta come to Canada with a can of Canada Dry. Cause Pusha album called It's Almost Dry.
You're scared of the 6. 6. Your bodyguard put in some work on the flute. Now you wanna go and inherit this
Bodyguard?
shit. Don't talk to the boy about comparison shit.
Nah.
Or come to the boy on some arrogant shit.
Don't do it.
The weapons we got is some terrorist shit.
Huh?
Like TV producers, we airing the shit.
Pulse. Catch the bar, catch the bar. The weapons we got on some terrorist shit, but also terrorist shit. That's crazy. You know how the TV be making this out? Yeah, the weapon be also, that's crazy. The bodyguard put in work on the fluke. He was on some fake shit. Talking about Kanye. Now you wanna come and inherit this shit? Using the term inherit, talking about passing down the beef is crazy. We talk about inheriting shit when we talk about generations. You inherited the beef? This weird Drake and Kanye West shit is getting out of hand. Not that long ago, they just did a concert for Larry Hoover, right? Now Drake back in the studio, back on the bullshit like they didn't just kiss and make up at the stadium. Drake is getting confusing, buddy. If it's up, it's stuck. Cause once y'all went to the middle floor, what you still dissing for?
She asking for bread for her parents and shit.
Yeah.
I told her I don't got no cash and she said she could wait on a rack on some Arabic shit.
Iraq?
I pull out $1 million to stare at the shit.
Yeah.
My dick just got hard cause a wire just hit. My schedule's out, come spin us for real. Man, fuck all that spinning the narrative shit.
What I tell
melt
y'all?
down the chains that I bought.
See what he said about the narrative? Schedule is out. Come spin us for real. Fuck all that spinning the narrative shit. I told y'all Pusha T had that narrative. I ain't even gonna tell y'all the narrative. I'm gonna do a whole nother video. But he created a narrative on that story of Adidas shit. Drake like, man, come spin our block for real. Fuck all that spinning the narrative shit. Talking about my moms and shit. Hey, come spin on me for real. My schedule out. We on tour right now. But Drake, OG, I'm OVO Joe. Drake, why would Pusha spin the block when he spent the block already? Drizzy, you threw in the towel and said, I don't want to rap no more, gang. Unless it's some behind the scenes shit that don't nobody know nothing about. It might be some behind the scenes shit that nobody is previewed to. Drake, it's time for you to spin the block. Got the weapons on some terrorist shit. Now it's time to air that shit. Get ready for that gangster Drake. Let's get to the chase, man. It's time for Big Dog Drake to pour out the Big Dog Drake. Drake, if you gonna get this shit back, in this shit, man. Hey, in this shit, man. If you gonna come back out in this shit, man. That white flag you put up in the air, come put some blood on it then. The fuck?
I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss. Give a fuck about all of that heritage shit.
Yeah.
Since we not around, the members done hung up the Louis. They not even wearing
We
that
not
shit.
wearing that
Don't
shit.
come to the boy about repairing some shit.
No.
Don't come to the boy about sparing some shit.
No.
You lucky that Vogue was suing, cause I would've been with the Wassers in Paris and shit.
What the fuck? It's like that, man.
Is you fucking crazy? Is you fucking crazy? And they scared of the 7.
No, we not. Pause. Look at Travis Scott trying to get in the beef too, and they scared of the 7. Ain't you still cool with Kanye? Calm down. We talking some 6 shit right now. It's the Sixers, OVO Joe. So Drake was in this video when he had these chains that he got for Pharrell, like Pharrell made it for him. Drake melded the chains, then called Pharrell his boss. So what happened? Did Pharrell give him the chains and tell him, man, you could just keep these chains and pass it down for heritage to come? And now Drake throwing it back in his face type shit. I can't tell, man. Drake, you was happy as hell to have them chains on in the video, for real. What Pharrell got to do with this? Drake, I'm sure you knew Pharrell was cool with Push prior to you getting the goddamn chain. Drake, what games is you playing? Saying, you know, Pharrell got some shit he doing with Louis Vuitton, and Drake like, man, we not even wearing that. Hey, we not even wearing that shit. But y'all hung up the Louis. That's why y'all not wearing the shit. My point that I'm saying is y'all already bought the shit. Don't matter if you're not wearing it. The money is already paid for. They got the money. Yeah, we bought it, but we hung it up. We not even wearing this shit. But you paid for it. Kind of defeats the purpose, Drizzy. I'm still OVO Joe. This is why I feel like there's some behind the scenes shit going on, because he talking about some, don't come to the boy about repairing some shit or sparing some shit. Maybe he's speaking futuristically what is to come. Because from the looks of it or what we seeing on the internet, we don't know Pusha or Drake personally. Pusha don't wanna be friends. He ain't trying to repair or spare shit. It sound like he with the shit. Like, we is shocked that you stepping back outside to even pursue this. Drizzy, this is like when you lose a fight, but then you get to talking like you won it. But Drake, I'm saying, if you really about to step back outside and you about to take this approach, I'm telling you, dog, this has got to be career ending. You must be sitting on some shit like, I cannot wait for Pusha T to take this bait of me dissing him on Travis Scott album. I done dissed him on Jack Harlow album. I feel like, Drake, you just waiting for Pusha to say one thing. You ready for volume 2? On the story of Addy died, Push said, boy, this is volume 1.
Surgical Summer volume 1. We gonna take this slow.
He gonna peel it back slow. Drake, I'm being so for real, cause I told you, bro, I'm OVO Joe. After volume 1 of that shit, you was like, nah, bro, I don't want to rap no more. So are you ready? You ready for this? I hope so, because Drizzy, I am not. If we going off of 48 laws of power type shit, Drake, you keep running downstairs when you already up. You lucky that Vogue was suing, because I would have been with the Wasp up in Paris and shit. And I guess that's like a big gang in Paris. I know Pusha was up in Paris doing his little, you feel me, his little runway shit, performing with his brother and shit. Drake talking like, well, I got pulled. I could have pulled up with them gangsters up there in Paris. And you know, comments like that, it don't even sound like it's rapping hip hop no more. I don't know what Drake got brewing. I don't know what Pusha T got going. But it's obvious Drake ain't over this shit. And it don't matter how nice he look in these videos, these interviews that we see him starting to do, which is a good look. Deep down inside, something is really twisted inside Drake's head. And obviously Drake gonna keep dropping clues. But Drake got an album coming up. I'm sure it's gonna be more evidence of what's going on in there. I'ma give this a C+. But Drake, this verse was kind of average. He said shit so much, I thought he was remixing Future old song. He gave us some nice intel detail about what he feel about shit. He didn't just drag for real up into the beef. But this verse, on a lyrical level, this is average for Drake. And out of all the verses he didn't like threw at to Pusha T, this one's probably the less out of all of them. Again, in the comments and tell me what you think. I'm Drake Too Good, not Rich.